With the 100th anniversary of the Tulsa Race Massacre approaching in 2021, there's a renewed interest shared by both the black and white communities to properly acknowledge the horror of that event and also learn and grow from it. And ambitious plans to achieve that are being finalized right now.
We didn't riot. They massacred us. They killed us. It was a decision that empowered the community to name it what we really felt it was. And so we changed the name to 1921 Race Massacre.
On June 1st, 1921, on the side of this placid lake that now beckons visitors to the OSU Tulsa campus, fire, fear, destruction, and death engulfed an area dubbed Black Wall Street, considered at the time to be the wealthiest African American community in the United States. In fact, just a few short feet away from this lake is this sidewalk here on campus, and set in the concrete are these bronze plaques. They commemorate businesses, prosperous businesses that were attacked and destroyed during that terrible time. The Cooper and Smith Laundry, destroyed, not reopened. In all, 36 city blocks, 2,000 businesses, and 23 churches were left in ruin. 6,000 people were marched into internment camps, and the number of people killed varies from 300 to 3 times that number.
And then we even had incendiary devices dropped on this community by airplanes.
State Senator Kevin Matthews created the Tulsa Race Massacre Centennial Commission as a legacy project to rebuild the neighborhood where he was raised and still lives.
I believe I'm a uniter, and we've been able to bring all of us together to address an issue that was one of Tulsa's dirty secrets, and now we're going to be able to turn this tragedy into triumph.
The $25 million plan enjoys broad support across racial and political lines. To a point, reconciliation is a given, but reparations remains controversial.
Do we repair something by offering money? Do we repair something by offering scholarships, support in starting businesses? And so those are the things that we're discussing, but we have to have those courageous conversations.
And Matthew says those conversations must take place in our schools.
U.S. Senator Lankford, who is Republican, white, U.S. Senator, cares about history, and I partner with him to tell this story statewide in the curriculum. We had never taught it in schools. It was mandated almost 20 years ago. It never was taught in schools.
Why? Because it remains painful and uncomfortable to learn what happened here and elsewhere a century ago.
But across the country, you'll find, if you're looking back in history from 1919 to 1921, there were black communities that were burned down just like this. And so it seems as though there was an orchestrated effort to basically put black people in their place. And this was a very, very prosperous black community, and we feel that it was because of the envy of that the dynamite was already there, but that one incident that day was the wick that kind of started it.
There were fierce battles waged at Standpipe Hill, the high point of the Greenwood District, and from the tower of the rebuilt Mount Zion Church. The Centennial Commission envisions a walking path that connects these points of interest with the John Hope Franklin Center for Reconciliation, the Greenwood Cultural Center, and a brand new 12,000 square foot history center.
Videos of the survivors, possible holograms, and technology-based ways to learn about the story. And this shared space would be connected. It would be an opportunity to have a world-class way to tell this story.